Hey, all praise to Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai. We the prophets of the Lord out here to push out the destruction of America vibration, bring out the 100% truth out of the scriptures. All right.
Double honors to the elders.
Yeah, hey, double honors to the elders of GMS. All right. Getting that truth and understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai to give it to us. You know.
This is James 4:9. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness.
Right, and that's what's really supposed to be going on amongst our people right now, all right? Because ain't shit to be happy about here in America in the first place, man. The fucking gold is out the ceiling. The dollar ain't shit. You know, can't get no fucking gigs. Ain't no work left in this bitch, you know? So you gotta humble yourself, man, and turn to the Most High. Read it again.
This is James 4:9. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness.
Right, let your laughter be turned to mourning, you know. Show the Most High that you're upset, you know. Complain to the Most High and ask him to bring destruction on this place with all meekness and humility.
Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up.
Right, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. That's why the scripture says in Proverbs, humility comes before honor. You know, you're not supposed to get too proud in this truth. You get too proud, the Most High will weed your ass out and kick you out. All right, turn that pride into destruction.
Right. Speak not evil one of another, brethren. So can you read that over?
Yeah, read 10 one more time.
All right. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. Speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother and judges his brother speaketh evil of the Lord.
That's good. Look at that Psalms.
This is Psalms 25:9. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way.
Right, that's how he's going to lift you up, by teaching you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. If you're humble, the word meek means to be humble and low and abased. All right, and if you do that, the Most High will teach you his ways. It says the meek will he teach his ways. All right.
This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 4. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life.
Right. The way you store riches in these times that we're in is being humble and turning to Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai and getting the understanding and watching the elders and the elders only, man, because they're the ones dishing out their 100% truth with all humility. All right, they're the most humble, man. They got all that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and they're still humble and being servants to the Akim out there on the highways and byways. Read that one more time, Baruch Shah.
This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 4. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life.
John, give me Isaiah 33:6. You got the scriptures out here. Pull them on out.
This is Isaiah for you. This is Isaiah 33:6. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Right, the fear of the Lord is treasure, all right? Your treasure's in the fear of the Lord. Your treasure's not in these riches in this society, you know? The dollar ain't shit, so you know that's not your treasure. Gold is at fucking $2,000 an ounce almost now. That can't be your treasure, because you ain't got money for that shit. The only treasure is going to be the fear of the Lord. And what else? The wisdom and knowledge, man. Because we see the things that are coming. And right now, we see them coming and our senses are fine-tuned. But when that time comes, the Most High is going to heighten our spirit so we get in that warrior-like mode, you know? That's why it says it's going to be the stability of our time, meaning we're going to be stable, meaning we ain't going to go to the left, ain't going to go to the right. We're going to have the fear of Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai to keep us, you know, tight in these times.
That's right. Just like when you have a building that has a strong foundation, that means you're stable. If you have a weak foundation, a building will be able to, it'll rock back and forth, you know, if the foundation ain't laid properly. So we're going to be stable because we're going to have a strong foundation in the Lord, all right, which begins with his name, all right, the name of the Father, and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, and we're going to be able to stand strong in that thing. Because it all boils down to the spirit that the Most High put on you when all hell breaks through. He could give you a strong spirit to endure, or when all hell breaks through, he could take his spirit away from you and allow you to fold up all right, and renounce his name, all right, and take the chip. Because if you're not part of the elect, you can't be saved. Only the elect is going to endure to the end.
That's got to be your foundation. It's just like the parable of the men who built. One built his on sand.
That's right.
Another one built his on rock. If you can, if you can find that.
Let me see. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, you said the foundation. There's 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua.
Hey, there it is. You see, the only foundation is Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You're not gonna find no foundation any other way. It says if you coming through another door, and you're known as a thief and a robber. And he is that only door, you know.
That's right.
And the lock is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the elders are dishing out to us week in and week out with all humility, like we read. Let me get Proverbs 16 and 14.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 14. The wrath of a king is...
Yeah, 18, Salaki.
This is Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
See that? Pride goeth before destruction. That's how you know this place is about to go down. And
right.
People who know about this truth, when you get real proud in this thing, that's when you know you about to go down. That's why we're saying you got to be humble throughout this whole thing and constantly endure and have patience. Because we know this place is about to fall, you know. You see it on the news, you see it on the international news, you see it on the news here, you know. And if you're proud at heart through this thing, you're going to fall, because America's going to be destroyed. It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable.
That's right. But I appreciate it. This is the scripture that we mentioned, that you mentioned. This is Matthew 7 and 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these words of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
Right, so the rain came and the floods came. You see, that's all the tribulation and the evils that are coming. And what is the rock? The rock is the scriptures, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. The floods can come in the form of the chip, it can come in the form of famine, it can come in the form of any type of martial law. You got stormtroopers, you got the Interpol clocking us. You know they got us on the red list. They know how you get to camp, they know how you get back home to camp, they know what you're looking up on the internet.
Yeah, they know when you have sex with your woman.
Yeah, come.
They know everything about you, man.
Let me get Isaiah 59
and the scripture said that the stone which the builders disallowed, which is talking about Yahweh Shai, so that you have to build yourself on Yahweh Shai. Because you got people that say, oh, like that dude over there in Carolina, he said, we don't put Yahweh Shai on a pedestal. So you don't got no foundation.
That's nonsense.
Because your foundation is Yahweh Shai. Because the Most High gave everything to Yahweh Shai. All right? The Most High set his son up to die on the cross so that the Most High could accept you again. You understand?
So real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
This 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 5. For there is one God and one mediator between God and men, that man Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, there's one God. Who's that one God? Yahweh. And there's one mediator between God and man. Who's the man talking about? The Israelite man. The men of the elect. The prophets. Alright? And who's the mediator? Yahweh Shai. Alright? He's the go-between for us to the Most High. Because right now, the Most High, he had his back turned on us because of all our wickedness. But Yahweh Shai, when he died on the cross, the scripture tells you that we was bought with a price. Alright? And through his blood, we received the redemption. Alright? And we was bought back and was adopted again as sons. And now the Most High accepts the elect because of Yahweh Shai. Without Yahweh Shai, you ain't gonna make it, man. If you want to say you don't believe in Yahweh Shai, you ain't gonna make it. You can't just call on the Most High. Alright? Because you got people that don't believe in the New Testament and don't believe in Jesus, don't believe that the Messiah came yet. We're not talking about them so-called Jews. We're talking about actual people who know that they're Israelites and saying that the Lord wasn't the Messiah. So how the hell are you going to receive salvation? Because the Most High has told us to do away with our sacrifices. Just don't worry about it. Just let her go.